This is actually a really weird level over here. Or at least, like, it's like the level design in this area is pretty weird. At least, and some of the enemies are weird. Look at that. What is that? A Jason Voorhees Goomba? Except instead of using a machete, he's got a machete stuck in his head. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna ignore that one. Ah, yes, there we go. This cure ought to be pretty helpful, and I can only imagine just how painful it must be to have a knife stuck in your head like that. Or what? Was that a sword? Was that a sword or a knife? I can't tell. It looks like a sword, like a really tiny sword. Eh, he missed me. Ah, yes, there we go. That worked. Right. So basically, you get to jump on one of these bats to get up here, but this isn't really necessary. All it gives you is an extra life, and as I'm sure you already know, those are already in a huge supply. There's way too many of them in this game. Alright, so now it's time for the graveyard level. And this is also another weird thing. What the hell are these? He's like, what are they? I have no clue. I legitimately have no clue. And then you have these things. So I guess these are like a robotic mushrooms or something. And basically, if you're small, I think maybe if you're not small, but it works better if you're small. Oh, that was stupid. You can just run past them on the bottom, but I decided to do it the other way because I felt like it. And over here, you can get a fire flower, but you're gonna have to duck under this fish first. And as you can see, there's the fire flower, and you can get out through this hole. So basically, I'm going to be needing this fire flower later in the level if I'm correct, although I'm probably not correct. So down here in this pipe, oh, more water. At least now, instead of a fire flower, so I can burn all these things. And this part is a bit more annoying, because now you have to deal with ghosts. These ghosts are very... For some reason, these ghosts always seem to end up in the worst possible spots. Like, right... Alright, there we go. I managed to get through here without accidentally nicking my foot on one of them. And that always seems to happen. Right, so over here... Right, grab ourselves another extra life, and... We may as well grab and use that star, so... Right, you're gonna die, man. Oh, get back here. You can't run. You can't run from the best. You can't run from the star, man. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, well, that was good. And if you go over here, basically you can find a block over there, and if you go down this hole over here, this section is very tedious. It takes a bit of time, but it's a little bit easier if you have a fire flower, because you can destroy the fish that will be in your way. You still gotta deal with the fact that you have to slowly swim through this area. And if that section reduces you to being small, then you're kind of screwed, because you have to be able to spin jump and break those bricks. So now, you burn that guy, and then you got the secret exit. So this is kind of a weird secret level, actually. It's actually pretty similar to the secret level. It's actually pretty similar to the secret level in a tree zone, actually. And as you can see here, there's a ridiculous number of coins here. Like, wow. What reason would you ever have to have this many coins in a level? You're gonna have to get boosts off these Goombas if you want to stay in the air here. But basically, this is the best bonus level in the game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any other bonus level in this game that gives you this much. So now we're going to fly over the rest of the level. I might as well just take a look at what's below. But there's an exit down there. So let's. I actually haven't seen this far in the level because the last time I played it, I accidentally ended up going in that first exit instead. So there's a whole bunch of boring jumping and oh, okay. All right, so I guess this is what you're supposed to do over here. That's why there's all these Goombas. Give me your lives. Oh, I only got 2 lives, but anyway, that's the end of the level, I suppose. So now we're gonna beat the level for real. Alright, so normally there's an enemy over here that you're supposed to bounce off of it and jump up there, and then you're supposed to jump from the rooftop over there up to the bell. But you know what? The bonus game doesn't really matter anyway. I have 68 lives. There's no way I'm gonna die 68 times in the rest of this Let's Play. So, especially since the bell is so easy to get, unless you're going for getting all the lives you can while using the Starman, basically. That's the reason why I ended up killing that guy. By the way, do you like these disappearing blocks? They don't actually become, non-solid when they're invisible. They just become, impossible to see. So it's honestly not all that hard to deal with them. But if you have trouble dealing with them, then you're probably not gonna like one of the later levels, which forces you to deal with them. Or at least I'm pretty sure the boss level has some of these that you're forced to deal with. I believe that one of these pipes has something you can go down to get. But you know what? This bonus room is really tedious to get through, and I don't feel like doing it, so... Alright, actually, no, this is the spot where you're supposed to, where you have to use disappearing blocks. I was mistaken. Anyway, you can get another magic carrot here if you lost the one that you were already given, and, if you have a magic carrot here, which you should, you can take a huge flying leap to get into here, and you can grab the secret exit. Yes, I think this is the only world in the game. Yes, it is the only world in the game that has 2 secret exits. So anyway, here's the second secret level that you have to deal with. Now, there's 2 ways you can do it. The way that they expect you to do it, there's a wall of fire blocks over here, so they expect you to use a fire flower. But you know what? I'm just gonna fly over it. Because I'm a cheater like that. I mean, there's no reason to not do this, since you have to have a magic carrot to be able to even get to this secret exit. They were just asking for me to do something like this. Really, they were. So there's some bonuses down there if you want to risk your life jumping back and forth and all that. But I didn't feel like doing that, so pretty much you can get pretty much it's just for the extra life at the end and the satisfaction of knowing that you've got all the secret exits in this world. So basically now these boos will dance around to the music. So they do actually dance around depending on the beat of the music. So anyway, I'm going to be skipping ahead to the part where I get to the end again. So basically, I'm at the exit. All I had to do was go down the steps instead of going up. And see, I collected some of the coins here, but basically, if you don't collect any of the coins here, then this spells out an up arrow, just in case you couldn't figure out to try gliding over there. So anyway. Yeah, another 3 lives I'm not going to use. Alright, so now it's time for the boss. So what is that? What is that? Well, I killed it, but I have no idea what it is. Like, honestly, I don't. Can someone please tell me what that's supposed to be? So it's whatever it is, it's horrifying, and it needs to die. Oh, hey, another magic carrot. Because I just lost the old one that I had. It's always convenient when these games give you power-ups right after you ended up losing the one that you had. That's another reason that this game is easier than every other game in the series, pretty much. Just because it gives you so many power-ups. Of course, when I do stupid things like that, I guess I need all the power-ups I can get. And so you can get some bonus items that way if you go around these pipes, but I'm not interested in the bonus items, so alright, I'm doing that just in case. Sometimes this witch does weird stuff, basically. Normally she just shoots a fireball under the cauldrons and all that. But sometimes she shoots a fireball straight ahead like that. Just to throw you off. Alright, so anyway, the witch is already defeated. Which all she does is just shoot fire, and just make sure you don't stand on the lid of a cauldron when she shoots fire under it, otherwise it'll blow you up to the spiked ceiling. And that's the 4th level of the game completed. Fourth world, I mean. What? Oh, I totally forgot this was even in the game. You can hold down the B button and just scroll around the map like this. That lets you appreciate just how good this game's graphics are, considering this is a Game Boy game. Alright, so in the next video, we will be doing the Mario Zone, and actually, that's probably going to be one of the easier levels in the game, just because there's no secret exits to deal with, so, anyway, I am looking forward to that. I'll see you guys in the next video.